Hey, this is Jeff with MileSplit, and I'm here in Malibu with the amazing Claudia Lane, the defending state champion in the 3200, as well as the two-time Foot Locker national champion and the two-time state champion in cross country. Claudia, last we saw you were in Scotland. Tell us about that experience.
Okay, Scotland was probably like the most amazing experience of my life. I made so many amazing friends and met so many cool people from across the world, and kind of just getting to know all these athletes from across the country just in high school and getting to know pro athletes. It was amazing. That racing style, you know, racing through like mud and like streams and stuff, I'd never done that before, but it was really fun, and it was just like such an awesome experience, and I'm so grateful for it. What was the
most difficult part of that race for you?
I think just like the terrain, honestly. Like, I mean, in California, I'm so used to running on dirt and like pavement, kind of like having your shoes getting stuck in that like thick mud and like all those streams. It was super different, but like I loved it, and I'm excited to keep doing that like in college, and you know.
We're talking here in early March, and that race was in January. In the time that's passed, what have you reflected on that you learned as a competitive runner from that experience?
I've learned a lot. I've learned like how many amazing people there are like across the world, and I've just learned a lot about the sport and how many people love it, and it just makes me even like happier just to know how many people like are as passionate about it as I am, and kind of like getting to know the whole running community. It's a really special experience, so I'm really excited to kind of carry that with me into the rest of the season.
Tell us about how your training has gone since Edinboro.
So it's been a little shaky. After Edinboro, I had the flu for quite a bit, so it took me out for a little while. I got back into it about 3 weeks ago, so my mileage, I'm like building it up again, building up my aerobic base, and I have my first like speed workout tomorrow on the track, so I'm excited for that. So yeah, I'm getting back into it. You know, I have like another month till Arcadia and the Stanford invite and everything, so hope to be in good shape by then, and I'm super excited to keep training and getting back into it.
Now, I know you competed last week at your high school meet, but what percentage do you think you're at right now?
I mean, so that meet was kind of more of like a workout because I hadn't actually done anything on the track yet since before Foot Locker. So you know, that was kind of just to get the legs moving and stuff. So I think like right now I'm probably at like 80%. I'm kind of getting back into it. You know, I felt really good on my long run yesterday. I'd say I felt about like 95%. Got back into that like fast pace for my long runs. I was like at 6 flat pace, so that's kind of where I want to be right now. That's how I was like during my season, during my cross season. So kind of just want to keep that going, and as I move further into my season, just keep like improving the pace on my long runs, and you know, just having good workouts, and yeah, just kind of tying it all together.
Where are we going to see you first competing this season?
So I think that like my kind of first like real races, other than like, you know, league meets and workouts and everything on the track, I'll probably be competing. My two biggest races will probably be Arcadia and Stanford. So yeah, I guess chronologically Stanford and then Arcadia. I think I'll be doing the mile at Stanford to work on speed work, and then the preceding week Arcadia to kind of get that speed work from Stanford in, and then having that aerobic base and doing the 3200. You
ran the mile at Stanford last year. And went out super fast, and the Denner twins started reeling you in a little bit at the end. Tell us about what you remember running that race, then project your expectations for this season.
So that was a really fun race. It was, geez, that was probably my first time actually racing the mile. Like, you know, there were really good competitors in that race. I actually had a lot of friends in that race, like the Denner girls and some friends from Foot Locker. So I think that race kind of just gave me a sense of what it's like to really move your legs, and kind of having, you know, the mile is such a tough race. I really admire girls who mainly focus on that, because I think it's such a combination of like, you know, having a really good aerobic base, but also having a lot of speed. So kind of getting that, having that mile under my belt before Arcadia last year, I think really helped me, and kind of aided me in knowing that, you know, if I do a 3200, I can keep up this pace because I did it last week, and it, you know, kind of just getting that, you know, under your belt, I think it really helps.
Are we going to see more 1600s out of you this year?
I think so. I think that's what my coach wants to do, to kind of get some speed work in, and, you know, kind of try something new.
Do you see yourself doubling through CIFs, maybe to state?
I'd like to. You know, my coach is going to see how I'm feeling. You know, he's kind of conservative on some things, you know, not wanting to like push me too hard before, you know, senior year in college and everything, you know, so to keep me from burning out, but I'd like to, so hopefully I can. That
1600 field is already loaded. There's so many strong girls that are coming back from last year, adding you to the mix.
It'd be fun. I'd love to. Hopefully I can.
I mean, that would be a very competitive race. It
would be, yeah. I think I love like having competitors next to me in the race because I think, you know, it's fun how we all get to push each other and just having like so many people, like surrounded by so many people who love the sport as much as you do and who love competing as much as you do. It's like a really special thing that I don't think you really get in any other sport.
Defending state champion in the 32, reflect for us on that race last year.
So that was a super fun race. My favorite time of day to race is night, so I thought that was like, you know, it was really fun and there were fireworks after and everything. It was like a good field, you know, there were a lot of good girls in that race. So it first went out, I felt good. I felt good basically the whole race. I think one of the most difficult parts of the race was the backstroke because there was like a gust of wind that just kept coming every time it came around. But like other than that, it was a super fun race.
So let's talk goals in terms of accomplishments and time.
I think, you know, some goals this year. I hope to improve my time in the 3200 and 2 mile. Last year, so I broke 10 minutes in the 3200, but in the 2 mile I ran 10:01 at Brooks, so I hope to break that this year. That'd be great. In the 3200, obviously at Arcadia, I hope to improve my time. Hopefully there'll be some good competitors there to be able to do that. I actually think I have some friends going there this year, so that'll be fun. Also in the mile, I hope to obviously get a better time than I did last year in 1 mile race, or hopefully maybe at Stanford. We'll see what shape I'm in at that point. But yeah, I think those are my biggest goals, and hopefully I can double up at state.
Double up at state. Mm-hmm. There you have it. She said it.
I want to, but we'll see.
We got a chance to see you running on the beach today. Tell us a little bit about your objectives when you run on the beach.
Today was an easy day. Yesterday I did 8 miles and kind of pushed the pace, so I knew I wanted to, you know, take it easy today and have a good recovery day before my track workout tomorrow. So I went out on the beach. Easy days kind of entail just, you know, not pushing the pace, kind of just, you know, just relaxing a little bit, having a comfortable pace, being able to hold the conversation. I mean, not going super slow, but, you know, just kind of no relaxing pace. So I did 5.2 today, and then after I did 6 strides. So that was kind of my easy day, and then yeah, tomorrow it's a track workout.
So what constitutes a hard day?
Hard day, I mean, hard day I kind of see as either a track day, a long day because we kind of push the pace on those. Sometimes every other week, or hill repeats are a hard day. Sometimes tempo runs are hard days. Other days are just easy days. We obviously don't do all those hard days in 1 week. Just usually 1 a week. And then the other days are just, you know, easy days or kind of just steady pace days. So yeah.
Awesome, Claudia Lane. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.